Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Devils After Dark. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal as the Devils are victorious, winning 9 straight games. 9 straight games over the Arizona Coyotes. 9? Is it 9 straight games, Scotty?
That's 9 straight games, baby.
How is it in Beverly Hills right now, Scotty, in your Palatial Estates?
It's a fantastic time. Me and Winston are celebrating a 9 straight victory and seeing everybody down the American whiskey. Drinking up some Villano. Woo! Baby! Everybody for New Jersey Hockey Devils with
What a game.
Game number 15 on the year. Devils win 4-2. And I think Sam Wu might have finally got a score prediction correct so far this season. Well, let's talk about all the action that happened in this game. And then we'll get some reactions on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live. Everyone give me a woo! At American Whisper. Yeah, there we go. Give me 2 claps at Ric Flair. Woo! That's 9 straight victories. You all know the story by now. VTech had to check out precautionary measures. Akira in the net. Nico goes up. And Schmidt was good. He is good today. First period, the Devils got this game going with that top line. Top line was all over the place. Get everything going at 6:29 of the first period. Nico brings the puck in, does a little start and stop. You know how he's got those power hips, those power thighs, where he is just unreal on the skates. And he's able to get the puck in there, bring it down low, feeds it to Fabian Zetterlund behind the net, who then finds Thomas Tatar right there in the front, who slaps it home, top shelf for his 3rd goal of the year, putting the Devils up 1-0, 6:29 of the first. And then the Devils got into some penalty trouble. They took a lot of penalties this game. The special teams was a little shaky, we got to say. Devils were 1 for 8 on the power play. They definitely had ample opportunities here, but only cashing in once. And they let up 2 power play goals off of the 4 penalties that they took. Now, Yotes going down to block a pass on the midfield. And they're trying to pass it across. Ends up off the smaller and right pass. The clear in. The time gave up. Thank you, Sam Wu. Jack Hughes comes to save the day. 23 seconds later, Michael Jordan seconds later, Jack Hughes is there, bringing the puck up with who? With Thomas Tatar. who got 2 points on the day, the first goal, and now the assist on the second. Thomas Tatar started off a little slow. I know I was harping on it for a while, and he turned it in the last 7 to 8 games, putting the points on the scoreboard. They have a little give and go action. Jack actually gets the puck in the defensive zone, brings it up, finds Tatar in neutral ice, a little boom, boom, back to Jack Hughes, comes up the wall, around the defenseman, and bam, he rockets a shot past the goaltender, top shelf, on the far side. Woo, baby! Jack Hughes was fired up, and that's a way to answer those Arizona Coyotes, not the Phoenix Coyotes. And by the way, I know a lot of people give crap about that Coyotes jersey. I've always kind of liked the cartoon coyote on the front and the little moon logo that they have. I know some people really hate that one, but I don't think it's such a bad looking jersey. But yeah, Devils go up 2-1 right there in the first period. They head over into the second, and again, another power play goal for the Arizona Coyotes. Devils had some trouble on the penalty kill today, which we don't like to see, but it does happen. Clayton Keller getting his 5th, a backhander, past Akira Schmid right there. And this one, I don't know. I don't know if you can really fault him on either of the goals. I thought Schmid played a very good game. I mean, he was coming out, he was challenging. He made a couple of big glove saves, some of those penalty kills, especially in the first period. But the Coyotes tied up there at the start of the second with Keller getting his 5th. Again, another power play goal against the Devils, but someone who's been trying to find his way now for a couple years on this team. And we know the third line here. We've talked about the first line. We know the second line with Hughes and Bratt. And then the fourth line, the BMW, the Beef MW line, as we like to call them. They've all been rolling, but that third line has been struggling a little bit. And Coach Ruff made a little bit of a move, putting Eric Holla down to the third line, which, by the way, that third line is now going to be a face-off beast with Holla and Mercer on there. And just for Boquist, who's the natural center. And it is Boquist who gets his first goal of the year to put the Devils back up 3-2 in the second period. Only 3 minutes after the Coyotes tie the game. So again, another response from this young Devils team. This is how you win games. You don't let the opposition get any sort of momentum, because we know the Coyotes, they're not pegged as one of the best teams in the league. We know that. But they were on a 3-game winning streak. You can't take any team lightly in the NHL. And this is how the Devils went and shut it down, by answering those goals from the Coyotes. Boquist basically gets his own rebound in front of the net and is able to slam it home for his first of the year. Eric Holla got the assist. I know in the pregame, I was filling in for Vinny Parisi. We had Bruce Driver on, Chico Resch, Sam, and Nick Villano. I said Eric Holla was going to get the goal, his first goal, and, it was him getting the assist over here instead. And Boquist instead gets his first goal, really well-deserved. The kid has been hustling. I know there's a lot of us out there that want to see Alexander Holtz back in the lineup and that rocket shot that he has, but Boquist has been playing very, very well, and he does a lot of the fundamentals. He gets back on defense. He is another really good face-off guy. That's what I'm saying. That third line, you got Holla on there, Mercer, and Boquist. That's 3 centers on that line, and we know Holla is just a monster in the face-off circle. Him, Nico, and McLeod are dominant in there. So that third line has no excuse to ever lose a face-off again if that's the way they stick for a while. But Jesper Boquist at 11:19 of the second gets his own rebound, puts it home for the Devils. 3-2 lead, and then right there, about another 3 minutes afterwards, the Devils are finally on the power play of their own. And another guy that we talked about on Game Day Live, pregame style, with Bruce Driver, Dougie Hamilton being on that point, PP1 unit, and man, did he put a rocket home. top shelf, just under the crossbar at 14:15 of the second. Big time slapper over there coming from Jesper Bratt, his 14th assist of the season. That is Dougie's 4th goal of the season. Is he racking up the points? He's looking like Dougie from the Carolina Hurricanes a couple years ago, where he was just on fire every single game. Puck possession, by the way. That whole play was made because the Devils wouldn't let the puck out of the zone. They were on the power play. The Coyotes were struggling. They were stuck out there, but the Devils would not let them clear the puck. They were tired. I think one of the Yotes lost his stick by that point, and the Devils took full advantage with Dougie Hamilton letting the monster go, letting them rip from the point, slam it at home. Don't let that puck get cleared, and good things will happen, especially on that power play. Dougie Hamilton puts it up there, 4-2 Devils. We go into the third. Like we said, Haula and Sharangovich stay switched line. Sharangovich now up with Bratt and Hughes. Sharon Govich. Got to give a little Aussie shout out for the man who's looking over me every single game right here behind me. There, let me just move my camera up there. There he is. There's the Prince of Darkness right above me, looking down at all times on the Devils After Dark and Let's Go Devils podcast over here. So Sharon Govich and Haula switch it up. Schmid makes a lot of big saves in that third period. He goes and wins his 2nd game of the season. Devils have themselves a 9-game win streak. I don't know any Devil fan when this season started that would think we would have a 9-game win streak this season. Not only this early in the season, but this season in general. All right? 9 games. Devils' 3rd longest win streak, by the way. That's right, Rangers suck. 3rd longest win streak in Devils history going on right now, and they are off to Canadian land once again. Going to be taking on the Montreal Canadiens coming this Tuesday. What's up, everybody in American Whiskey? Devils not doing any raining pucks tonight. Only 26 shots on goal. 6-13 continue their second period dominance. 6-13-7 for a total of 26. The Coyotes 9-4-5 for a total of 18. Devils dominate in the faceoff circle, 58% to 42. Power play, we said they struggled a little bit. 1 for 8 on the power play. 2 for 4 for the Coyotes. Hits 18-12, so the Devils still out hit once again. 6 blocks, 3 giveaways. Takeaways, the Devils have 9 for the game. 3 stars. Schmid gets the 3rd star. Hughes gets your 2nd star. And Thomas Tatar with 2 points on the game. Goal and assist. He is your 1st star. And man, has he been racking it up in recent times. So we want to hear what you think on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Twitch, everyone over there at American Whiskey. We're going to check in with the king of the sports call, Sam Wu. We're going to have Nick Villano from Pucks and Pitchforks and the State of the Fan address on so we can give us his feedback. And I have heard that we have some tickets to give away from our good friends at JCB Architectural. So we'll do a little trivia action coming up here in just a bit. Sam Wu, what did you think of this game?
Well, what did you guys think of the game? It was a wonderful game. It also included an apology to Devils coach Lindy Ruff. The fans chanting, "Sorry, Lindy." That was one heck of a moment where the second game of the season, fans were chiming in, "Fire, Lindy," chanting that all around, and it's a beautiful day, Scotty. 9 wins in a row. First place in the Metropolitan Division.
Absolutely. Love it.
Yeah.
And a hell of a game by Thomas Tatar.
Jack Hughes.
Someone I know, Jack Hughes. Someone I know that I've been on, though, Tom Tatar. I've always wondered, like, why is he on that top line? Well, he's been proven. He's been proven. Point streak, 7 games now. Doing a hell of a job up there. Assists, quick goal. This is the end of the season, but the statistics is high. And that's what you want to see from your top line over there. They've been doing a great job just really making this team run. 4 lines. We know the third line has been struggling, but they're still out there. Got a goal tonight with Jesper Boquist. Maybe that'll turn things around, moving Eric Haula down there back to the third line. Maybe a little switch up. We've seen the chemistry between Yegor Sharangovich, Jack Hughes, and Jesper Bratt before in the past. So maybe that's got a little something to do. We'll see if those lines stick together when they go up to Montreal, back to Canadian land for another trip next week. Tuesday. But 9 games in a row, and we will be going for the perfect 10. The perfect. Can you believe that? I never thought I'd be saying that. This season, at this point, now or later, I never thought the Devils might have a chance for a 10-game winning streak. But that's what winning teams do. So let us know what you think, Devils After Dark, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Twitch. I want to hear your feedback on it. Sam, we got to get Nick Villano from Pucks and Pitchforks and the State of the Fan address on here because I want to know what he thought of the game because I know he was watching over there at American Whiskey with everybody, having some celebratory drinks at the bar, maybe another Swedish fish, maybe another nice beer. Who knows? And we have to say, it was Military Appreciation Day at the Rock. Happy Veterans Day to all of us. Thank you for all of your service and everything that you do for us as citizens. We really, really, truly appreciate it. And we know we saw a lot of it on TV today in the fans. We saw Dano talking about the Warriors and everything like that. So really cool stuff. And congratulations to Erica Wachter, who is just about to have her baby boy or baby girl. We don't know yet. But she will be going on maternity leave. This is her last game before maternity leave. So we're very excited for Erica to be bringing another young New Jersey Hockey Devils fan into this world. Can't wait to see the little baby on the pregame and postgame show, or maybe in the intermission reports or something like that. But congratulations to her. We love Erica and everything that she has brought to the table for a number of years here on the Devils broadcast.
How do I sound now, Scotty? Is this okay?
Oh, there we go. Oh, now we're sounding pretty good there, Sam Wu.
Yeah, you know what? I turned off the speakers. Maybe that helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now we can actually have a podcast.
Okay. So, all right. Now I hear everything. Okay.
All right. But nobody can hear us right now.
We're getting some technical difficulties.
Yeah, let's work on the fly. This is what happens when you're live. How about now, Scotty?
Yeah, that's all right.
How about now, Scotty? Is this
we're sounding good.
Is this much better?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't hear blaring sound and myself echoing back to me all the time.
And for the person on YouTube Live that says, what's wrong with the sound? Did Sam borrow the Devil's PA system?
Yeah, don't worry. I was hearing it too, and I was trying to work my way through it.
Yeah.
So
it was really tough. I figured it out along the fly.
That one was a little tough getting through that recap.
This is what happens when you do things live, folks. Mistakes happen. We just go with it. We roll with the punches. You improvise. It's like the Devils. You know, you go down 1-0, not a big deal. You come back, you figure it out. And that's what happened here on Devils After Dark. As we're live from American Whiskey. And, I've been...
Let's get our boy Nick Villano on there. I see him right behind you.
You know what? It may work. Don't use this. This is the problem. Use this.
That's the problem?
That's the problem.
Let's get Nick on here. Nick,
That's
you know, of course, from Pucks and Pitchforks, and every Wednesday night you got the State of the Fan address exclusively here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network.
Keep stalling.
Nick is dancing.
I'm trying to get him on. I'm trying
Nick
to get
is
him on.
dancing.
I'm trying to get him on.
Well, I mean, we can just watch Nick dance basically for this whole time, and that's entertaining enough right there.
Can you hear Nick now?
I'm speaking about Devils hockey.
There we go.
Oh, we finally got
it.
Baby. All
Everybody
right.
give me a woo! Yeah!
There we go.
I have the power!
Woo!
I don't even know what to talk about. I've been waiting through technical difficulties, and wait, I'm not even on camera. I'm screwing this up. It's not like I have 10 years of broadcast experience.
We see you. I see you at least, so we got to go. What did you think of this game, Nick?
So I have a couple of takeaways. The one the one that's like sticking in my head that I feel like I talked to a couple people here. We have Jack Dawkins, friend of the podcast, is actually in the audience today, and I was talking to him. They switched Hala and Sharangovich, and almost immediately Boquist scored his first goal of the season. So what? And Hala had the first assist.
Yes, he did.
I feel like these lines make more sense with Hala on the third line, Sharangovich on the whatever you want to call Hughes' line. Listen, I get that Hala wins faceoffs, and that leads to chances and all that. But when you need a finisher on that line, and Bratt and Hughes are both contributors. Bratt and Hughes are both playmakers. I want Sharangovich on that line long term.
I like it. I mean, and I was saying that third line has no excuse now to ever lose another faceoff. With Boquist, Mercer, and Hala on it, like they should be able to win every single faceoff that comes their way whenever they're on the ice.
See, I'm bad at this. Sorry, Sam. Just tell me where to stand. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my feet. I'm just standing here.
You're fine. You're doing great.
So I really liked what I saw from Akir Schmid. He looked really good.
Yes.
I know you were talking about that before, Scotty. I think that he had a phenomenal – what am I doing? What do you want from me? You're yelling at me. I didn't do anything, Sam.
Sam is demanding.
Well, it has no intelligence. It's an NI. So, Schmid looked great. I don't want that to be our long-term solution because I don't know if y'all know this, but last time I checked, Utica was losing 8-1. So not great for them.
No.
And I think that it was you got to win out of Akir Schmid, and you made the win streak to 9 games. That's huge.
Yes.
But you also put Mackenzie Blackwood on IR today. Vitek Vanacek did not suit up. So you got some concerns at the position. Great that you got the win, but I'm still a little bit. I'm counting my blessings when it comes to the goaltending position.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, we've seen these prospects. We've talked about them for a while. Much like the Kevin Balls and the Nikita Ahoytuks and the Riley Walshes. The Alexander Holtzes. We have these goaltending prospects as well. And just what we thought we had, hey, we're going to get Bernier back. We're going to have Vanacek. We're going to have Blackwood. The injury bug comes and gets us. So having these two goaltenders able to come up, woo, American whiskey. Woo! Yeah, make some noise.
I will say this. I have some breaking news for you, Scotty.
Okay.
Amanda Stein reports that Vitek Vanacek is going to travel with the Devils on their upcoming road trip to Canada.
Excellent.
They're heading back north of the border. Vitek Vanacek's going to be with them. I don't think that you'll see Nico Dawes with them. I think he was a 2-day situation. And, I don't think that – I think the Devils, especially Tom Fitzgerald, because you got to remember that Tom Fitzgerald for a long time was the general manager – of the AHL team, whether that was the Utica Comets or the Binghamton Devils or whoever, where were they? Albany Devils, he was their general manager. So I would assume he has a special place in his heart for them. So when he sees them go down 8-1, I think he also appreciates the long-term development of a franchise, and he understands that having a team just go in the tank in the AHL like Lou Lamoriello let it happen, and kind of Ray Sherrill let happen too. I don't think he wants that to happen. So I assume they're going to push Vanacek a little bit more. Maybe if he doesn't start that first game of the Canadian road trip, he's at least the bench guy, so they could send Dawes back to Utica. That would be my assumption of what's happening here.
And they did say that this was all precautionary. So, you know, I don't know. I agree with you. I don't think Dawes is going to be here for the long term. And yeah, we don't want to see Utica, you know, start getting slaughtered left and right like that. I think it'd be better for Dawes to be down there playing and, you know, making some saves for the old Comets over there and getting that team, you know, going back in the right direction.
And I will say, just kind of going back to tonight's game, it was good to see Jack Hughes look like Jack Hughes again. Snipe of the cinch over there with that goal. How he picked that corner, I couldn't stop cursing because of how beautiful that shot was. I had to apologize to a lot of people at American Whiskey Bar because I'm like, holy yada, yada, yada. You know, so that shot was so ridiculous. And it kind of shows that I felt for a long time that Jack Hughes was gripping the stick a little tight. I think he put a lot of pressure on himself. And maybe the fact that Nico Hischier was playing so well put the pressure on Jack Hughes on himself. Like, he's like, I'm the star. You know, I'm not saying that he's jealous. Like, that's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is that he's going to let greatness beget greatness and push him to that next level. And he looked a little bit like he wasn't gripping the stick as tightly tonight. He was on his skates a lot more. He seemed like he was making the right passes. A couple of those power plays didn't look phenomenal, I'm not going to lie. But besides that, I thought Jack Hughes' line looked really good. What did you think, Scotty?
I agree with you. And I think having Sharangovich up there, like you said, it gives them someone with Jack has got a nasty shot too, but Bratt and Hughes are more playmakers, you know, and giving them Sharangovich, and then I know you want Holla there to help Jack out with the faceoffs and everything like that because that is not a strong point. But giving them Sharangovich with that wicked shot and the chemistry they already have, I think that's going to make that line even more dangerous. And we've talked about it many times. Sharangovich can be very streaky. And it seemed like he was starting to get going, and it kind of stalled out. And maybe switching him up there with Hughes and with Bratt will get him back into full gear again because Sharangovich is someone that, you know, we want to see get up into that 20-goal range, you know, and he's someone who, you know, could be doing a little bit more right now. You know, I'm sure if you asked him, he would want to have more points, you know, to his name for this season than he already has.
And I feel like maybe I gave him the kiss of death because I wrote that he was having a better season than it looked like. And then he kind of didn't have a very good couple of games. So I feel like that's a little bit on me, guys. I apologize. I won't do that again. One person who has looked good and looks good again tonight is Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton just another goal. His shot has been better than last year. He looks like the number one defenseman. I know that Marino and Siegenthaler have been really good to start this season, but Dougie Hamilton, just the way he plays both sides of the puck, he's so good offensively. And he's still a really good defender. He's still the number one guy, and he scores another goal tonight. Scotty, is there anything else we can ask of this defense, I guess is what I'm asking. Like, what more can we ask?
I mean, right now, no, I don't think so. I mean, they've all been playing very, very well. Woo!
Lots of woos in here.
Has been, there should be after a 9-game win streak. There better be a lot of wooing going on. You know, Marino has been so subtly the silent assassin out there, just taking on other teams' top lines and just doing an unreal job of shutting everyone down. You got the gravy train, you know, who's been playing right there with them. Severson and Smith, we know, have kind of struggled a little bit, but both had a better game tonight. And then, Dougie has been unreal. And Siegenthaler has been solid. He was chipping in on the offensive side tonight as well. He had that bad luck deflection on the penalty kill, which ended up, scoring the goal for the Coyotes. But overall, that has been such a solid combination of Siegenthaler and Hamilton and Graves and Marino, I don't know how much more you can ask for them. They've been putting up points. They've been playing well defensively. The penalty kill struggled a little bit the past couple games, so maybe that's the only thing you could really harp on a bit. But 5-on-5, man, those outlet passes have been on point. It hasn't been, the home run pass that is nowhere near, anyone, and it's just a turnover. Like these outlet passes that they're making have been north to south, not the east to west, and they've been connected. And Marino's been hitting these guys in stride. And it's just been smart play. Really has. Completely different from last year.
His quick release is just like Dan Marino, his cousin. Coming over the wire from Whistler on YouTube Live, he said that Chico and Matt mentioned the podcast on their post-game show tonight. Woo! Pretty cool, right?
Very nice.
Yeah.
We love fame. Fame is why we do it. We do it for the fame and the not so much fortune, but we do it for the fame. We love the fans. We appreciate it. I feel like I turned. He said Dan Marino, and I immediately turned into Chris Collinsworth. We love the fans. The fans are the reason we come out. Come on now. We love the fans.
Yeah, we love the fans. Look at the fans over here at
all these fans
American Whiskey. Party still going on.
Yeah.
Still going
and we
on.
got to give a shout to Tony Toons, who's there providing some music.
Tony Toons.
I don't know where he is. He's not there.
Toons. He'll accuse us of not giving a shout out.
Well, Tony Toons. Tony who?
Tony Toons.
And I will say, we talked about it on Game Day Live as well. Man, just hearing the fans again in the arena, I mean, you could just tell it was packed. Yeah. They were screaming. They were yelling, the Let's Go Devils. I don't even remember the last time I heard the give me the D, give me the E, give me the V. I feel like I haven't heard that in so long. Like, I heard that tonight, and I was immediately taken back again to those old Continental Airlines Arena days, where you would just hear that echo throughout. And it was just, the fans were just so live and die with the team back then. And I feel like that passion and that energy is finally returning here to the Prudential Center after a long 10-year absence. Maybe you want to give that brief year there with Taylor Hall on his magical run. But even then, it wasn't the same. Like, this feels like something really special, and it feels like the fan base has just been waiting and craving this for so long, and now they're eating it up, and the Devils are giving them every reason to cheer and to shout and to go crazy for them because they're winning these games and they're playing the right way. They're not losing them with the mistakes. They're not hitting the post. They're not taking those horrible penalties at the end of the game. They're not letting those goals go in the final minute. They're the ones that are scoring those. They're the ones. Remember, Sam, how many times did the Devils score the last 2 years and then immediately give up a goal right after that? Now, we're the ones with the responses. 23 seconds later tonight, Jack Hughes, boom, in the net with that rocket shot.
Quick strike offense.
And I will say,
that
is Lindy Ruff making the right decisions about which lines to play at that moment. And he's done it time and time again, where last year it seems like he was making mistakes in that realm, where he'd put the wrong line out there and they'd get too aggressive and allow a goal. Or he'd put the wrong line out there and they'd play too timid and they'd allow a goal. It just seemed like, and maybe it was luck. Maybe that's all this comes down to. But we don't want to assume that. But he would put the line out there and they'd allow a goal. But now he's putting a line out there and they're scoring goals in response. He's putting lines out there and they're shutting the other team down. He's putting the right lines out there for the right situations. He's making the right moves when it comes to defensive zone faceoffs. He's making the right moves when it comes to offensive zone faceoffs. It seems like there hasn't been a lot of times where the other team has scored a faceoff, like right away, because he's making the right moves about who to put out there in those situations. So I think that, and we got the sorry Lindy trap.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that yet?
Let's talk about it again.
We got to talk about the sorry
Sam
Lindy
was
chant.
mentioned it.
Because he said in the post game, Ryan Novozinski, I think, is the one who tweeted this. He said that he will let bygones be bygones. He accepts our apology. He's willing to go have a beer with us, Sam.
Wow.
So he should have that beer right here at American Whiskey. Lindy Ruff, why don't you come over here, take off the glasses, put your feet up, let's have a beer. It's on me. You want a Labatt? He seems like a Canadian beer kind of guy. I'll get him a Labatt right here at American Whiskey. Well, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go. Scotty, you might have to fly out here from California to have a beer with Lindy.
I'll fly out for Lindy, to have a beer with Lindy, and tell him I'm sorry because I wanted him fired in last New Year's. So I'll have to apologize to him as well and give him a little sorry Lindy chant. They've been doing a hell of a job. They've been pushing all the right buttons. They really have. I mean, how can you argue with a 9-game winning streak? You
can't. You really can't. The Devils, Scotty, I don't know if you know this. They are 5 points ahead of Carolina.
5?
Yeah. 5 points ahead of Carolina. They are in first by 5 points. They could screw up the next 3 games, and probably you're still in first place. So the Devils are in that spot that we've been clamoring for. I don't know if you remember in 2018 or 2017, Scotty, when the Devils just banked a ton of points in the beginning of the season, and they needed every single point at the end of the year. I highly expect that to happen again this year. And it looks like Carolina is down to Colorado 2-0. The Rangers are down to the Predators 2-1.
Very nice.
That's what we're looking at right now.
And that's your American Whiskey out-of-town scoreboard.
There
Rangers
you go.
are down
Woo! American Whiskey. We're
And another important thing too is the Devils. They're winning these games. It's not other teams losing them. When other teams maybe have a lead and they play some bad plays and we got lucky and no, it's the Devils going out there winning and dominating these games that they're pulling them through. That's the most important thing. They're not lucking their way through this. They're playing hard and playing the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I got.
All right, let's move into our you versus Woo segment of the day because I think Sam Woo.
Bruce Driver just texted me.
Oh.
Okay. What did Bruce say?
He predicted 4-2. He did.
Yeah, he predicted 4-2.
Did. I made fun of him. I'm an idiot. This is what I got.
I thought I was going to have it. I had a 5-2 Devils victory. I thought I was going to get that empty netter there at the end of the game. I was like, come on, Dawson. Give me that 5-2 victory. But you versus Woo brought to you by betstamp.app. We've been playing along all season long. You can follow along as well. If you want to gamble responsibly, you can come along and have a good time and win some money. Nick, what did you have? You had a 2-1 Devils victory, correct?
I screwed this up.
You had a 2-1? Okay. Sam, go ahead. What did you have?
Well, if I remember correctly,
which you probably don't,
I think I did predict 4-2.
You didn't predict the same as Bruce Driver. Did he predict 4-2?
I predicted 4-2.
Who predicted 5-2? Was that Beer Baron?
That was me.
Yeah.
I had the 5-2.
Wow.
And I think Vinny had 6-2, actually.
Yeah. So I actually did something right.
For the first time.
In front of the home crowd.
For the first time. Game 15, Sam Woo finally gets the score prediction right. He is now, what do you now?
Now he has to come to American Whiskey for every home game.
Yeah, right?
The best gambling spot on your phone through the betstamp.app.
Right. Sam is now 1-10-4 on the season.
Woo! Wait, how do you get a tie?
If you get one of the scores correct, that's what we're trying to help Sam out.
Yeah.
So if you get one of them correct, you get an
Wow.
OTL
There you go.
for that one. Yeah.
Wow.
So Sam Woo has finally got his first win of the season in the score predictions. I hope everyone maybe plays some bets.
I'd like to thank American Whiskey for their hospitality for this victory on betstamp.app, the 4-2 prediction. Also like to thank my wife at home listening to this. If it wasn't for you, I would have never predicted that victory. And also Beer Baron. I don't know. He did something.
He did something.
He did something.
He did something. He reminded us that we have some tickets to give away.
Oh.
You do, but I gotta go. 'Cause
Okay.
My parking's about to go
All right.
out. So mute me so I don't.
All right, I'll mute you, Nick. Nick
All
Villano,
right, that was
everybody.
Nick
Pucks.
Villano from Pucks and Pitchforks. And, of course, the State of the Fan address every Wednesday night exclusively here on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. So, Sam Wu, our good friends at JCB Architectural have supplied us with some tickets again. Which day is this going to be for?
I will check.
Sam Wu will check right
I will
now.
check right now. See, again,
And
live podcast.
Live.
We make
Yeah.
mistakes all the time.
Woo!
I think it's November 26th. I believe it's
November 26th. Who's that going to
November-
be against?
No, I'm sorry. It's December 6th against the Blackhawks. 2 tickets we're giving away right now.
That's a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time against the Chicago Blackhawks of Chicago.
Yep.
The Blackhawks, the Bears, the Bulls. So let's get a little trivia action here. And Sam, if you could tell the wonderful audience out there, what is the email address that they need to contact with the correct answer to this upcoming question to win those tickets?
All right, so let's go over the contest rules here for these 2 tickets. Number 1, we're not really professionals at this, so it's first come, first serve, whoever emails me first.
Yes.
If
It's
it goes
whoever
to
with the
spam,
correct answer.
if it goes to my spam box, too bad, so sad, because I never look at that. It's whatever
Yeah.
that makes it through my inbox, the first right answer. You can
Yes.
email me at sam@primetimeradio.com. Again,
right.
it's sam@primetimeradio.com, where you can win 2 tickets to the Devils Blackhawks game on December 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern start. So what's the
All right.
question? What's the trivia question?
Okay, so I think I got this one. And since we were just playing the Coyotes and the game coming up is against the Chicago Blackhawks, maybe that'll be a little hint on one of the answers that we got going on here. All right, how about this? In 1999, 2000, Scott Gomez, old Go, one of the funniest guys to ever put on a Devil sweater, became the second New Jersey Hockey Devil to win the Calder Trophy after Martin Brodeur. 2 other Devils received votes that year, and both were uncommon 26-year-old rookies. Who were they?
What's
All
the
right, and their
question?
hint is, the question was, in 99-2000, Scott Gomez became the second Devil to win the Calder Trophy, Rookie of the Year, after Martin Brodeur.
Yep.
That same year, 2 other Devils received votes for the Rookie of the Year, and both of said Devils were 26-year-old rookies. And you see, this is what we don't want. See how Sam Wu's going to Wikipedia right now? That's what we
I'm
don't want you to
checking
do.
the email.
We want-
I already know the
We want
answer
you
to
to
that
use
question.
your brains. Use your brain. We already did that one?
No,
Oh, you know?
I
you
just
just know it?
the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know
Okay.
the rookies that year. Very special
Okay,
team.
so it was a special team. So this one is kind of an easy one, and you have your hint. One of them obviously has ties to the Arizona Coyotes, hint, hint, and the Chicago Blackhawks, hint, hint. Maybe one, actually, I think he was a coach on both of them, tell you the truth.
I think so.
But there's your, I think so, actually, yeah. So there's your hint on one of them, but you got to name both players, all right? Who were the 2 26-year-old rookies that also received votes for the Calder Trophy in the 99-2000 season? Send your answer, the correct one, to sam@primetimeradio.com if you would like to win 2 tickets to the New Jersey Devils versus Chicago Blackhawks at the Prudential Center on December the 6th, 7, right? Or was it the 26th? It was December the 6th, right? Yes.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, we are not providing transportation. You do need to get yourself there. So I'm sorry if you're listening in Canada or, England or our good friend down there in New Zealand, Campbell. I'm sorry we cannot fly you in from New Zealand on the private jet. If you happen to be stateside and can get to the Prudential Center on December the 6th, these 2 tickets can be yours. One last time, in 99-2000, Scott Gomez became the second Devil to win the Calder Trophy after Martin Brodeur. 2 other Devils received votes that year, and both were uncommon 26-year-old rookies. Who were they? Answers, please. Send them to sam@primetimeradio.com. Do we have someone already?
We have a winner.
We have a winner already?
Yes. His name is Chris.
Who's our winner?
His name is Chris.
It's Chris. Okay.
I don't know if
it's
it's
the same Chris as before?
I think it may be.
Uh-oh.
Are they allowed to win twice?
I don't think we've ever established that before.
Crap. We'll have to tell JCB Architectural that you need more tickets.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
The fun is back in New Jersey.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Did Chris get it right?
He got it right.
Okay. All right. So you know what? We're going to have to make an amendment to the rule moving forward.
I think
it's not allowed to. He
said Rafalski and Madden.
That is correct. It is Brian Rafalski and John Madden, who you probably saw behind the bench for the Arizona Coyotes. And, of course, after his stint on the New Jersey Hockey Devils, John Madden went and played with the Chicago Blackhawks of Chicago and won a Stanley Cup with them as well.
Yep.
So that is your answer. Both were 26-year-old rookies that year. All right. So Chris, hopefully not the same Christopher, because he went by Christopher. So we'll see. If it is the same Chris, then we're going to have to make a little amendment that now Chris is not allowed to win, for another 3 times or something like that.
Or he has season tickets with the Let's Go Devils podcast by winning tickets.
Well, we don't know. We got to double check and make sure it's not the same person. But either way, I think that's a safe thing that we should start writing down who wins these, so they can't just win over and over and over again. But congratulations to Chris for winning that. You got yourself a pair of tickets courtesy of JCB Architectural to the December 6th game at the Rock, Devils and Blackhawks. And I see people be dancing in the background over there. We got Let's Go Devils chants going on at the bar. Man, I wish I was home in New Jersey. It's one of the few times I wish I wasn't hanging out in Beverly Hills over here and I was back in Jersey.
Hey, Scotty, I'm looking at the American Whiskey out-of-town scoreboard. There's 33 seconds left in a certain game.
Okay.
Looking at that, also Avalanche up 2-1 over the Hurricanes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. And we can confirm, I'm looking at YouTube right now, it is the same Christopher. No, Christopher, you can win these tickets, but we're going to have to we're going to make a rule now that, you can't win for the next 3 times or something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you can still you can still participate. We'll figure something out.
Participate, of course. Yeah, maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe give me a little guest on the show or something like that. We can work it out. But that's okay because we never really had that rule put in place because, we're dumb and we forgot to think about it. But now we know. But Christopher, as long as you go and as long as you send us pictures again, we will be very, very happy that you are enjoying these tickets. And we would like everyone to join in on this. When we do get tickets, we're going to give them away to you guys. We're not going to save them for ourselves. We want you guys to enjoy these hockey games and enjoy this atmosphere, which I got to say, watching on TV, again, it reminds me of the old.
Has a lot of energy.
I should say Brendan Byrne Arena.
Brendan Byrne.
The old Brendan Byrne Arena, then known as the Continental Airlines Arena. And what was it at the end? The Izod Center? Something like that? I don't even remember. Doesn't matter. But walking over that bridge, over the highway, when you had to park in the Giant Stadium parking lot, man, good times over there. But that's what it felt like to me watching on TV. So thank you, Devils fans, for showing that emotion, for showing that support to this team that is going out there, that's hustling, and that's playing the game and winning the right way. Sam Wu, you have anything you want to add to the old show over here before we wrap things up?
Look at your text message before we go.
Okay.
I was thinking doing something different.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, it's already final. American Whiskey Out of Town scoreboard. Predators 2, Rangers 1. That's already done.
Even better. And the Rangers lose. Devils win, the Rangers lose. Now that's a happy Saturday right there.
Yeah, it's a happy Devils Saturday. I want to thank all those watching, listening, the crowd here at American Whiskey. We're going to close the podcast.
And all our vets, once again.
Yes, all of our veterans, we love you.
Bruce Driver, Chico Resch for coming on earlier today.
Yep, and the shout out on Devils Hockey Network on postgame as well. I want to thank Peyton, Mariah, Casey, Aaron, the entire staff at American Whiskey. Yes, tip your bartenders. And we'll leave you with this. Devils 9 wins in a row. Until next time, let's go Devils. Uh-oh. I think I screwed that one up, Scotty. As per usual.
How many times can I do the perfect 10 over here? There we go.
There we go.